Hello, everybody. This is a Simul now. Today is going to be a good Simul, and hopefully things are going to be going well. And me and Joseph wins every game, answered a lot of questions for you guys in the audience. And I'll put this one. It's like, okay, please join. Please join the stream and answer questions. Questions to us. Alrighty. It's like the spamming. Alright. Accept as kept. Everybody, all levels, can ask questions, can play the Simul. We'll take all comers and answer any questions you have. This is basically the premise of the stream. We're gonna have a lot of fun, a lot of answering questions, and have fun at the very end of the day. So everybody, anybody of all levels can join the Simul. Howdy, howdy. Alrighty. Fun. Already 14. I'll just give some people time to go and join. So we'll have to just see how many people join because we just start the Simul. So let's get some more time so more people can join. Everybody's accepted. Everybody's going to be able to play the Simul, ask questions in the chat, and we'll have fun. That's almost guaranteed for everybody. So any questions you have chess related, you can ask them in the chat, and we'll be able to answer them. So we see as soon as you see them that in the stream. So don't be afraid, don't be shy. Ask the questions, and we'll answer them. While people are coming in, you can ask questions, and I'll answer them. So okay, are you excited for the candidates? Who do you think is going to win? Well, I was pretty psyched about the candidates, and I'm hoping one of the American players, mainly Hikaru Caruana. I think that this is Caruana's year to win the candidates because he's done it before, and I don't. Yeah, Caruana has done it before. He got close a lot of times, and he never got to win the candidates. I'm hoping that. Well, I'm thinking that Fabiano's going to win. Hikaru is his last chance at the candidates, so if he is going to win, he's going to do it now. I don't think he's going to do it next time, I'll say. But I'm thinking Caruana is my thought. Hikaru can do it. Go. No, we're just waiting. We have to wait for people. People complain that I'm not starting to Simul too quickly. Let's give it 5 more minutes. Alright? Alrighty, so let's see. 5 more minutes. Alright, 4 more minutes for players that join late. Alright, people like to do simuls. Join and they complain because they started the simul too quickly. So that way, there will be no complaints. We'll have a good simul and no complainers join the simul. So, hello. How are you doing? Nice to see you. And anybody in the chat has any questions in chess, we can answer the questions as we see it. So thanks for doing this. I'm Dotus 14 on Chess. Okay, welcome to the chat. If you have any questions for chess, we'll be able to answer them, and we'll have some fun. Alrighty. Alright, say join the stream and ask your questions. So I will answer them on the stream only. Alright. So that way, it's more incentive to watch the stream. I'm not going to look at League Chess chat and answer questions in the League Chess chat, but in the Simul stream, we'll have the questions on this chat, and I'll answer them there. So that way you can have a reason why join the stream rather. That will be great. So any questions you have, make sure you put it in the chat right now. You can think about it later and answer it later. That is basically what we're going to do today. So, alrighty. All right, we got 21 people. That's good. Waiting for more people, and also Yusuf to join us. my international master friend from Indonesia. That'd be fun. Okay. Great opportunity. Yeah, exactly. A great opportunity to learn. On top of it, playing us against us and ask questions for us to answer. If you have curiosities like how to get to the next level, what I need to study, what I should focus on, things are like that. You can ask and we'll answer them. If you want to ask, just let me know in the chat. But it's priceless. Well, it's not. It's priceless for the price of $0. But what I mean is, you can ask questions that you're curious about, and we'll answer them once you see them. So, in this case, let's give it 4 more minutes. I was like, okay, 5 more minutes was when. All right. Okay. All right. All right. People are joining. The thing is, like, the people that join the Simul, they leave because they can't wait. These are the guys that are not going to be good Simul members. They're not going to stay at the live Simul. So, all right, I'll just say, all right, 2 more minutes. Join now. That's the thing. Just join now. Okay, join. Minutes, join now. Okay. All right. Just final warning for 2 more minutes. And any questions? Okay. Open theory at low level is still important. How about what other masters say? Like you should focus on tactics rather than theory. Yeah, early games people need to look at tactics, 1-2 move threats. And opening theory is all well and good, but people at the lower levels they value opening theory too much and not other important things like tactics, the very basic tactics. The 1-2 move tactics, they lose the queen. They lose because of a 2-move fork. They lose because of, let's say, skewers. They don't know their tactics. They don't know anything about endgames. They basically fold. After they get out of the book theory, they are really bad. So people like to play in Bliss some weird openings, but they crush these people that are really good at books openings. They know memorize the things 20 moves later. But if they really crush them with a really, let's say, cheesy opening like F3, King F2, then they don't know how to play chess. They just know how to play and repeat a parrot opening book. Then that's it. That's not good chess. You gotta have skills to play chess without an opening book. That's the thing that beginners, lower level players should be knowing how to play positional chess, knowing how to make sure you can make a plan in the middle game. But whatever opening you do, you need to have, let's say, foundation of endgames. Let's say king pawn versus king, and rook endgames, basic ones like Lucina for Eldor. And these are the essentials that we have to learn. Any level should learn. They have to learn to get better. If you don't, then you're gonna be stuck with their lower rating and lower performance. That's that's the truth. So I think that open theory is overrated. If you don't have an open theory and you can focus on any middle game, that is a dangerous weapon. So no matter what opening you are in, you know how to navigate, you know how to survive, you know how to thrive. That is a good skill to have. You want to have that developed. That's the thing. That's honest truth. So 1 more minute. All right, this is 1 more minute. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. Starting soon. All right. Oh. All right. I should save the sent the request to my friend. That's no wonder he's not joining. Okay. Oh no. All right. Joseph. All right. Joseph's joining once I get the request of him. I did now. starting soon. All right, make sure you don't miss out. It's your last chance, the final chance. You don't, then you're not going to be. Great advice. I think endgame is very, very important to beginner, but in the case is so boring. It's boring, but it's essential. It's like basically, if you think about it, if you're growing up, it's very boring and disgusting to eat vegetables and fruits, but it's very important. End games are like fruits and vegetables. You need to take them to get better. You get it stronger. You don't, then you have the upper queen, but you can't convert the game. You lose because you don't know how to convert a win. That's silly. You can get a queen right, but you can't finish the job. That's really make you look silly. You can't play chess like that. You don't want to embarrass yourself every game. I'm saving you from yourself. If you think about it. I once experienced exporting all my games and upload on ChatGPT. It was impressive. Now it described my style and weakness. Is a good experiment. Okay. I didn't know I could do that. Apparently it can. Alrighty. 3, 2, 1. Start Simul. Boo, 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 boo. All right, let's go. So because Yosef's not here, I'll start the Simul now. And Yosef's here. Yay, Yosef's here. Hey, Yosef.
Hi.
You hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Very good. So let's do the games. This is one of my chat member, Dudus14. Hopefully have a good game. And let's get the games going. A lot of games for me. I'll see which ones. Oh, this is you.
And yeah, knight f3.
F3. Okay. You again?
E6.
E6. Okay. Alrighty. And F6. Alright. You?
Yeah, E6.
Okay. This is me. This is me again. Me again. Is also me. I'll do D4. Okay. This is me. Let's do B3. This experiment. B3. C4. I'll just do B3. Experiment today. B3. Today's experiment is simul for me. Just do B3. Let's do B6. Okay. This one B3. Everything's B3. Experimenting bishop B2. Bishop B2. This bishop B2. Okay. This is it's like an Alpin thing. Up to D5. You?
D5.
Okay. Bishop B2. Okay. Bishop B2. And G3. Okay, this is me. Bishop B7. This is me. D5. B3. Oh, you. That's your game.
Pawn to C4.
Pawn C4. Okay. Okay, D5. Okay. Let's do experiment. B6. I want to learn experimenting, see what was working, was not, and have fun along the way. I'm learning. Good luck. I'll try to complicate things. That's good. That's a good mindset to try to complicate things. But overall, learn and have fun. Just don't forget that. Learn and have fun. If you have questions, put them in the chat. We'll answer them as we see them in the chat. This is you, Joseph.
B3.
This one or E3?
Yes. B3.
Okay. Alrighty. This is you.
Knight f6.
F6. So the experiment is we're gonna win every game. No draws, no losses. That's the plan. I will do G6. Trying to do Stonewall Dutch, like reverse. Okay. This one is me. I will take on E4. It's free. Looks like. Okay. This one. Me. I'll do G3. It's trying to do a London system. I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. Okay. G3. This one, G3. Okay. This one is going to be me on knight f6. Okay, g3. Bishop b2. Okay, this is me, bishop b2 again. And this is c5 advanced French. This is me, you. That's you. Joseph, you're again.
Pawn to d5.
Pawn d5. Okay, sounds good. You again.
Bishop b2.
Mm-hmm. Okay, bishop b7. Okay, bishop d. Oh, this is bishop b2. Okay, let's see, bishop b2 again. Okay, this is no draws. Bishop b2, bishop b7 rather. Castle. Okay, he wants to do this one. It's like, okay, this is a, say, crafty thing. I'll just do this one, bishop c6, and say I want to get my bishop really better. Thank you for the temples. All right, so let's see. I got some comments. I'm at work, and I'm gonna pull up for the next next stream. Add me at Discord. Oh, sorry, I'm not gonna add you to Discord. I'm sorry. How to play against a much stronger opponent? You talking about how to play against us? Well, one thing is for sure: don't panic. That's number one. And second of all, if you're playing against a much stronger player, don't complicate it. Make it simple. Make sure that you don't go into crazy lines. For the, let's say, how to get national master. I played against a Russian FM. He's a really good tactics. He wants to complicate things. He goes out of his way to gambit things, make it complicated, and messy, and he wins every time. So what I didn't compete with him of who's better at tactics. I can't do that. He's really much better than me in tactics every day. So what I do is make it more positional, simplified, more tame games. No craziness, no chaos, and make sure that we play easy chess. So make sure you play games that are easy chess. Don't be like rolling pawns with your king exposed. That'll be actually a lot of help for me to beat you easier. The same thing for Joseph. We want to tear you apart if you let us, voluntarily let us. So that's the main thing. Make it simple, keep it simple, and play it not so risky and not messy. Okay, d4. Okay, this one I'll do castles. Yeah. Okay, this one. All right, bishop d2. This one is going to be d3. Okay, this one is going to be castles. Okay, this one is going to be d3. This one's going to be. I'll do castles. Okay, this one goes this way. Aha. I'll do knight f6. Knight f6. Let's do h6 and then f6. No bishop e5 business. Not at all. That's the thing. Okay. Bishop e2. Developing normally. Okay. And now we'll do c4. Okay, this one is knight c6. Normal development of French defense advance for black. That's you.
Knight f6.
Mm-hmm. Okay, c5. Okay, this one, bishop c6. It's like a Fort Knox French a little bit, but we have temples of queen to move with the queen. d4 to block e5 pushes from black. So castles. Bishop e2. Okay, this one is going to be knight b2. Okay, this is knight f6, like I want to do. Probably gonna do e4, but I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. It's taking e5, rook e8, and have some exposure of the king that is in the middle, overside the center. So we have this one. Alrighty, let's do d6, knight b7. You probably know e4, but I don't mind that. I have a solid center, like a, let's say a perk defense, something like that. Thanks, coach. I will do my best. No problem. As you know, I'm Well, I don't know if you know, but I'm a professional chess coach. I teach at schools. I teach online. I have a YouTube channel dedicated to chess teaching. I'm a professional chess coach. That's why I am mainly, and I like it. I like it every day. All right, this one is me again. I'll just do developing. Knight f6. It's you.
Mm, pawn takes e4.
Okay. All right, this one is you.
And pawn to d4.
Mm-hmm. And this one, I'll do maybe bishop b7. This one, okay, I'll do d4. Striking the center. Goes this way. I'll do knight b2. Alright, this one is going to be mine. Alright, he goes this way. He wants to go e5 really bad. But what if I go d5? So if you want to do that one, but be my guest. It's fine. I get the space advantage. Okay. This one is going to be this one. I'll just do castles. Well, let's try something. Yeah, just castles. Fine. There's no worries. All right, this one. All right, knight b7. Let's try to do bishop b2, things like that. It's not a worry at all for me. Not at all. Then I can do knight d5. Have fun with that, maybe. Okay. Okay, this one. All right. Goes this way, knight b2. It's me. Okay, goes this way. Interesting. Knight c6 is fine. You?
Queen takes d4.
Mm-hmm. Okay, goes this way. I'll just castle. No worries. Goes this e4 move? I'll take an e4 all day. Oh, you know what? I'm not developed as much as I thought. I will do bishop b4 to pin the knight and try to make threats. Then I'll be fine, I think. Alright, this one. d4. Alright, bishop b7. Stumble development. Okay, this is me. It goes knight e8. Wow. Interesting. Goes this way. I'll take the center. I'll take e4. Okay. Goes this bishop e3 move. Not a concern at all. It's bishop e3. Well, let's do knight. Yeah, it's like, okay, this one I. Alright, let's do b6. This course knight product. Take on c5, we'll take the pawn. No worries. Alright, this one, d3. Alright, he goes this way. He's really determined to take that. Now I'll do. Okay, where do we do? Where do we go? Knight d5 or d2. Then knight b4. Change things. Looks like nice to me if it goes queen e2. But either way, I have some pressure. No pressure. This is you.
Bishop d7.
Bishop d7? E7 or
D7.
d7, right? This one?
Yes, yes.
Okay, making sure. That's good. Alright, this one is going to be. Goes knight f5. Interesting. I will do e3. Solidify the center. This is pretty much a good thing to do. Okay, your turn.
Queen f4.
Queen f4. Okay. Alright. Goes to e5 like I would think you do. I'll just do en passant. That's the preparation. Use f5, but so what? I get this open line for the bishop. Those bishops are actually stellar. No worries for me to worry about with the bishops in regards to that. Now, it goes this way. Alright, it goes this way. I'll do a4. lost this mistake, this defense. Knight d5 at e4. Maybe not e4, but things like that. But maybe knight d5 is going to be coming in. But oh well. Knight b2. This one, I'll just castle. This one is you.
Bishop c6.
Mm-hmm. Okay. This is me. I'll do e3, continuing this solidified structure. Maybe knight b2. So maybe I'll just take the d5, then e3. Play this game that way. No problems here. Now he goes this way. Alrighty. There's no problems here. Let's do this one. This is fun. Knight there to f5. Okay, he goes this way. Alright. Knight 4. Knight 4, e4. E4 is not possible. Let's do h3 and then knight 4. And just get the bishop off the board. This is the preparation. Goes h6 is fine. I'll just do knight 4, e4. This is what I want for speed. Alrighty, now we have this one. Agnes. Alright, now before, like I wanted to do, I get the bishop. Well, at least a bishop or a pawn for free. It's either way. I like those options. And this is me. Okay. I'll do alright, h3. h3. Nice 4. This one. Okay, it goes this way. Knight b2. Oh, I should castle. This is castle. I forgot the castle. I'll do that now. It's your turn.
Pawn to e3.
Pawn to where? E3?
Yes, pawn to e3. Yes.
Okay, making sure. All right, I have a question in the chat. Is it important as a beginner to learn pawn structure in order to have a plan? In some cases, yeah. Because if you play a certain opening that's positional closed, for example, if you play the King's Indian defense as black, or let's say if you're white, you can play the Kali system. You can also play the reversed Dutch Dunwall with f4, d4. Then you gotta know positional chess and the pawn structure, where the plans are, where the pieces go with those related to the pawns. The pieces go around the pawn structure. Basically, you know where the pieces go in that pawn structure. Depending on the opening you choose, you say that, okay, if I choose this opening, it requires me to learn how to play with this pawn structure. Where the pieces go, regarding to that opening, then it's your choice. If you choose an opening that is really more positionally based, that means to demand to know the pawn structure, then you gotta know it. But if you don't do something like that, you play something more, let's say, where the pieces go active, then let's say the Scotch game, the Sicilian defense, is not so much learning the pawn structure, it's more where the pieces are going to be going. More so. It's depending on your opening. It's like the answer is yes and no, depending on the opening you choose. That's the main thing. Choose your opening. If it's like your opening demands to know things like that, then sure, you should do that. If you don't, then that's your choice. That's the end of it. That's basically the summation of the answer. Makes sense? Choose your opening. If your opening demands you to learn pawn structures, learn it. If it doesn't, that's fine. You don't have to. It's your choice. Now this goes bishop b2 is coming in, so I'll do maybe 7. Developing. No. Now it's me again. All right. c4. Developing. This is you?
Bishop e7.
Okay. Sounds good. It goes this way. I'm not afraid of that one. Knight b2. If it goes d4, I'm already ready for knight d4. This is not anything crucially bad at all. This is normal. It's good. It's all good. No worries at all for me. All right, this is one. All right, it goes this way. Pawn takes c6 is the plan. Okay, this is you.
Pawn takes on f6.
Okay, pawn f6. Okay, sounds good. And another comment. What is the best way to play against a super aggressive player? That's a good question. So you play against a super aggressive player, you want to look for, let's say don't turtle up and do passive things. So basically he's wanting for initiative and pushing you back and make you do things he expects you to do. Basically listen to you and playing you like let's say puppeteer. It is basically I thought you block me, I throw you again, you block me, I throw you again, you block me, and you just do that over and over, and he only determines the game. You don't have any choice. But instead of playing along with it, maybe you look for counterplay, those attacks. You want to learn about the thing about intermezzo's or Zwischenzugs in between moves. Look at that tactic. If you look, I think that the way to be better at that, to play against super aggressive players, look for the tactics of Zwischenzug. Look for things that you don't take you. It's like checkers. You take me, I take you, you take me. But you said if they take you, you do something other threat, you make something happen. So basically, look at Zwischenzug tactics. That helps you with looking at for counterplay. So this is basically the thing. All right. So look at the Zwischenzug or NMSO tactics or in between moves. This English in between move, Italian intermezzo, and for German is Zwischenzug. These are the three names of the tactic of looking for counterplay. Learn those, and they'll help you to play against super aggressive players. Don't be folding. Don't let them have initiative because after that, you want to have to play a game that you can actually have say into instead of just folding and doing whatever you want, whatever they want rather. So I'll do b6. Makes sense? If any other questions, you can ask. All right, this one. All right, he goes this way. I expect that one. Knight e4. Attacking c3 twice. It's you?
Mm, um, Queen to d5.
Mm-hmm. Okay. This is you again.
Bishop takes pawn on c4.
Bishop takes pawn c4. Okay. All right. Another question. Generally, not quite when opponents attack my king side or sacrifice a piece in my castle. Usually, it ends up with checkmate. Even if I play the correct defensive moves. Well, usually if you do the defensive moves that are correct, then you don't get checkmated. So that's the thing I'm trying to understand. So basically, you want to have one thing I can tell you that you ought to have a risk assessment. Sometimes there's a thing like listen to this. Sometimes the better chess players know when to take risks and let your opponent attack you, but they can't fulfill the end of the attack. Then all the times they know when to stop, pause, and defend themselves, and make sure that you do defend against their attack that's imminent really quick. Then they attack their plan. Basically, sometimes your opponent is so quick you have to adjust that, or before you do anything yourself. Because if you're doing a very good king inside attack, but your king is already checkmated, doesn't matter. If you win 3 pawns and the king exposed for them, but you're checkmated, that doesn't mean anything. Make sure that you have a risk assessment. So, like, should I push my king side attack more, or should I defend my own king because I'm attacked by 3 different pieces? You want to have a risk assessment. So every time you want to push your attack, ask yourself before you do that push your pawn, push your piece in that direction. Do you have time for that? If it's yes, do it. If it's like, if basically, listen to this. If you say I don't know, don't do it. If you say I don't know if it's good, don't do it. It's safer to be having a helmet on than riding a bike without a helmet on. In a sense, if you think about it. So just remember, if you say I don't know if you can afford to do this, don't do it. That's a usual good case for the beginners. If you don't know, don't do it. It's for defensive basis. Basically, it's like a training wheels. If you want to defend yourself, if you say I don't know to tank more, then don't do it. That's the safety. Let's say concept. Make sure you don't destroy yourself for no reason. All right, this one is going to be here. It goes this way. Knight c3. Oh, knight c3, attacking the bishop. Maybe, yeah. Okay, this one. Okay, it goes this way. He wants to join Simul. This is another guy that said we just started late, but you got to join in time. We got extra time for you, but yeah, things like that happens. All right, I'll do knight f5, attacking the bishop and the pawn d4. Okay, it's me. All right, trying to take the pawn d4. There's no worries at all. There's no threats. I can do c4. Against the game space, 2z2, things like that. Okay, this one. Right. All right, knight takes g6 and go e4. This is a good position for me, to be honest. I think the white's better, to be honest. All right, it goes this way. Alrighty, it goes this way. f5 makes some sense, but this square is weak. Maybe not. Maybe not there. d5. Then d5 is going to be met by c4. Maybe c5 first. c5 first. Make some mixing. There's a pin on the d pawn. Maybe something like that. I like c5. Okay. Thank you for the advice. I should watch more Capablanca's videos to play simple moves, understand basic concepts. Yes, like the games of Capablanca are really fundamental and really valuable. He's my favorite champion of all time, so I learn from him too. So not just you. It's a very much more top tier players that learn from Capablanca. Okay. So I'll do this one. Pawn takes pawn on d4. Okay. It goes castle queen side. Whoa, this is looks like dangerous. e5. I'm just gonna try scope his king out. The queenside castle. I don't like this one for him, to be honest. It's scary. All right, it goes this way. Okay, I'll do e4. Okay, this one I will do it for myself. Make sure no e4 puts business in. No pressure on this one. Okay, this one I'll just take the bishop and say I have the bishop pair, and I'm happy. I'm really happy with that. Goes this way, c5, maybe a6, possibly, if I have time for that. All right, e4. I'll get the e4 push I want to do, and I'll be happy. I'll be happy. Okay, it goes this way. All right, this is another one. Okay, I'll do. He goes back there. I'll go e3. Just consolidate in the center with a pawn. Taking d4. I'll take the lead pawn. I have the pawn d4. I saw any and activity is the game. Okay. All right, this one is going to be here. Oh, okay. Bishop b7. I can take e3 anytime, so I'll just wait. Developing is good. Okay, he goes this way. Okay. Well, with this really doodly knight, I'll just take on d5 and saying that, okay, you knight doodling on e8 is not going to be so helpful for him. The knight has to go back to f6 or something like that. Waste your time. Maybe knight takes e5, but queen c1 is fine enough. Or maybe knight takes e5. Still, again, this knight e8 is not belonging there. It's wasting time for him. So it goes this way. Okay, it goes this way, and I will do. I'll just castle. Normal, necessary moves. Goes a bad genius. He goes this way. a4. I get time for that. This is your game.
Queen to a5.
Queen e5, okay. Alright, this one, he goes bishop d3. I will take on d5 and play d6 and putting pressure on the center. The king is in the middle. Why not? Pressure to the center and the king in the middle. That's basically chess 101. The king in the middle, open the center. Open up the center. The king in the middle. So that's why we do play this way. Alright, this goes in. The pawn takes there. You sure your turn?
Mm, okay. Wait, I'm calculating.
Yeah, any questions, you guys? I really appreciate the questions you have sent me. So keep it coming. I'll be happy to answer them. I'm just coached by my career, and that's my job. Let's have more questions, and I'll answer them once I see them.
Um, and Bishop b5 is good enough.
Okay. You again.
Okay. Mm, Knight a6.
Okay. This is my game. I'll do d4. Forking pieces. That's you.
Queen to. I don't know. Not yet. Knight e5 first.
95 first. Okay, sounds good. Okay, it goes to a4. Wow, it goes this way. Risky business. a3, bishop a1. It looks silly. Bishop a4 makes the rook move again. But maybe I don't need to do that. I don't want to have this knight b3 jump coming in. Maybe not. Let me think. Let me do assessments of this position. It's looking awfully good for me. a3 can come anytime. Doesn't have to be happening now. So you want to open this king, correct? And I do want to open this king up and get some text. So maybe something like b5, knight there, and knight. Well, maybe a4 there. This is like a concept. Maybe b5, then knight b6, knight c4, or maybe a4. There's concepts. Getting in this face the white king and pressing my initiative. That's the major plan. Queen a2. Or maybe queen e2 is going to be met d4, so it's not going to be the most stellar plan. I will do. Let's see where to go. I have the bishop pair, so why not? Maybe some solid moves. Solid moves, maybe mainly. I'll get this bishop active, so let's make some plans. Rook e1, e5. That's not the plan. But then the rook e1, e5 from black. That's not going to be fun. Let's do f4. Saying that you can't do easily f5 or e5 rather. That's the thing. Alright, now it goes this way. Knight b2. Okay. Pressing things. I'll just castles. No worries. This is me. It goes c3. Alright. Normal things. Normal things. Okay. Okay. Interesting. This goes. Alright. With this c3 move, it blocks the bishops to control e5. That's one thing. The one downside of this move, the rook e8 looks like it's called. It's calling, or maybe queen e8. Yeah, maybe queen e8. See what happens. I want to go e5. That's my plan. e5 next move is the next agenda's item. Okay, it goes this way. I'm not gonna draw you. Not a chance. I'll do queen d2. c4 is a fork of the king and the knight, so that's the right. It goes this way. Okay, it goes this way. Huh. Okay. Takes on d5 is really looking scrumptious. This is actually winning to my eyes. Winning a piece. At least a pawn, a couple pawns. My biggest problem is I always get winning positions and fumble it 90% of the time. That's the thing. That's the thing that I've tried to point out the earlier part. People don't understand endgames. When they get a queen up or they are winning positions, they just fumble the ball and they lose the game, or they draw the game, but they're winning. They don't know how to finish the game. They don't know how to convert their advantage. And that you have to know that stuff, even basic level. How do you win with a queen and rook versus just a queen? You can do that. You can do maybe something like whatever advantage you have a piece up, you have an extra piece. What do? You trade down. You trade down. If you have more pieces, you want to trade down in the more sophisticated way. If you're down material, you want to trade pawns, not pieces. Don't trade the bishops, knights, rooks, queens. Trade the pawns. Why is that? If there's less pawns, it's more technical for the winning side to be able to beat you. There's no pass pawns to promote, and you have to be more meticulous if you want to win. But you're losing, trade pawn. If you're winning, rather, you want trade pieces, not pawns. You want trade pieces, not pawns. You try to do the opposite. All right, this is one pawn takes d4. And this is your game.
Mm, okay.
It's one of the videos that are part of my YouTube channel. 20 chess concepts, as you know, and also the earlier ones, the 10 chess concepts, as you know. It's part of my YouTube channel. The start here if you're starting out in chess. Part of the concepts that every chess player should know.
Pawn to f5.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Is you again?
Um,
I think that he's one of the piece, or the pawn at least.
yeah, but he wants to take on g2.
Oh,
So I can.
that's the problem. That's all the problem. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Additive.
Still, bishop c4 looks great, but yeah,
That's the thing I was thinking of. Like bishop c4
yeah,
doesn't matter. Check and just castle queenside check, and we're
yeah,
just dominating, right?
true. Yeah, bishop c4 I think is good enough.
It looks like it's good, much good, more than good enough. Is winning. It looks like.
Yeah, looks like.
I know you're streaming on Thursdays. I am doing now because I have Thursdays off from school teaching. So I'm doing Simuls and Sundays and Thursdays now. How are you doing, Sussy? Hope you're doing well. Hopefully you're doing well. So I'll do. Let's do. Take on e5 or knight c4. Knight c4 looks like it's more to the mood of a game. Doing good? That's nice. Hello, Elena. How are you doing today? Nice to see you. How are you doing? Welcome to Simul. And if you have any questions and chess related things, you can ask it and we'll answer them once you see. All right, now we go something like a3, crashing through, knight a4, knight b6, knight a4. Just trying to tease his king. Having fun like that. This is your game? Your game, Joseph?
Queen to b4.
Good before? Okay, sounds good. Is your game again? It goes
Oh
knight
wow,
e5. Oh, this is clever. This
not
I
nice
don't
that.
know if it's clever or it's just like a. This one is very
Yeah, it looks like free. But
because he's
still
losing
have to
piece in the
call.
day, right?
Yeah, but they have something like bishop takes g2. So I have to. Oh, I cannot take g2. Oh my god, I'm blind. Oh yeah, just take the queen. Just take the queen.
Yeah, this is simply take the queen. Don't worry about that G2 pawn. You're fine. Okay, it goes this way. Alright. Alright, it goes this way. And I will take this F6 move and just usual French defense style. Take the center. It's the way to go. It goes this way. Alrighty, it goes this way, and I will do. I'll do C4 to come like block D5 pushes from the black camp. Okay. Alright, this is me. I will do Queen A2, then Rook 1, and have fun with that. Maybe no, A5 is coming in, so that's maybe. Well, this is fine. If A5 is just Rook D1, that's nothing to be afraid about. So it goes this way. All right, Queen goes somewhere. Maybe Queen E1. Queen E1 looks like the normal natural things, but then Knight D4, then Rook C1. There's nothing to be afraid of. We defend E5 extra. Okay, is this one? Knight B4. Let's go this way. Okay, I got it. I see the picture. But this is he wants to do that one. Knight D3. This is probably a little bit too complicated, but Knight C4. Knight C4 it looks like is also good. The queen's defending D3, and also targeting E5 extra. We have a defender, so Knight C4 is really good for me. Okay. Alright, this one, he goes this way. Alright, he's provoking me to take this one. Take this one. I'm just saying that the center is open. The center is open. Pass is open. I can take enough 3 and make his king side is really terrible looking. Alright. Okay. This is looks like it's okay, this got a pawn extra, so let's take there. Makes his pawns ruined and ugly. Let's see this is like a day one stuff. Good games. Looking good for me. Alright, this one. Okay, this is me. Bishop C5, tempo on the queen, developing too. Alright, this one is gonna be me. Alright, this is usually cheese tricks to saying that I want to do that and that. Alright, there's nothing to worry about. Queen C2, developing and defend the bishop. This D5 pawn be backwards pawn still. It's good. Alright, goes this way. Bishop A1. Okay. G4, G1. H5. This is fine. Actually fine. No worries about that at all. Okay. Goes this way. Alright, this one. E5. Alright, E5. Pawn takes. Yeah, this is absolutely fine. No worries. This BC3 move is questionably bad, to be honest. Okay. Knight D8. Knight D8 is really absurd looking. It's like he can't go forward, so he goes backwards. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Okay. That being said, let's do H3. Make sure no one takes forward advances. It's you.
King to F1.
Yeah. Okay. Looks like good for you. These pieces are hanging. This is me because this Knight D4 things. C1. Okay, this one, bad genius, H5. Okay, this one goes this way. I could take off 3, make the pawn structure terrible. but then G files open up for him to attack me, but I can do knight c6. Well, I can take there, then knight c6, and just have a game like that, and saying that, okay, this is open field, open court, we have a game that's really good for me. Or I can just play the bishop pair somewhere. But this king is not developed, not castled rather. Alright, let's see. Something like d5 looks good. Take the pawn, take the bishop. Then again, that assessment is probably flawed. Maybe not this way. Maybe I'm just complicating it too much. Maybe complicate too much. So let's do the bishop pair. Bishop b7 back. Defend this guy somehow. So yeah, waste some time. But knight d5 maybe. Let's be bother. Alright, so knight 7. Knight 7A there. Okay, this is no, I don't want to risk it. I'll just do something like c5 and see if I want to go b4 or not. Let's wait for him. It's the bishop pair, so let's not squander it. Let's not squander it. There is difficult positions in some games, yeah, but naturally we gotta deal with it no matter how complicated they are. That's the part of Simul. Sometimes the games are so crazy, you have to deal with it. You can't afford not to. Alright, this is me. Goes this way. How's this castle? This castle is good to me. Goes up a piece. Why not do that? I could be doing polymorphic things with bishop a6, but why do that? Go up a piece. Don't have to be like Morphe for a piece. We're actually just so good. We don't need to do that. So I'll do knight d4. Alright, this one. Aaron just rolled. Okay. This one. Pawn takes f4. Okay. Alright, bad genius. Goes this way. Okay. Goes this way. I can do knight there. Defend that twice. Just stiff arming this. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Alright. This one is going to be mine. Okay, my game. You know what? I should probably give you some other games. Let's have you play this game, Joseph.
Okay. Okay. So, think B4 is fine.
B4, this one?
Yes.
Okay. Are you your game?
Queen to A4 check.
Okay. Okay, this one is me. Not E1. Not F1, rather. Okay. I'll take an E5. Okay. This is me, my game. Okay. I'll take an E4. No problem with that. Because my bishop scope more. It goes this way. Knight 5. Okay. Gonna attack that twice. E5 is an interesting move. Pawn E5. The bishop. Some scope. Of the bishop arrow anyways. Why not do that? No, I'm not caring about the knight 5. Threats. Not a threat at all. So, alright, I'll just do this one. Okay. Mozart. Okay. This one. I'll do rook d1. Okay. Bad genius. Goes this way. He wants to trade things off again. He wants to take this bishop as well. Okay. Alright. With that being said, I can do bishop d5, trying to take this guy. a2. Bishop d5, they'll do knight g4, pawn g4, there, queen g4. G6, H5. This is gonna be ugly. That there, politics there. And the answer surrender herself. So let's do something about this one. How do we do anything? That's a big question. Is there anything to do? Is there anything to do? That's a question. So maybe don't take on G4 with the knight. This one, taking G4, pawn takes G4, basically forcing bishop takes G4, not a rook or queen, and taking A2, and just play this way and see what happens. This is your game? That's the thing I want to do.
Bishop to A3.
Okay, he goes this way. My turn. Alright. I figured you do this. You do this. Alright. So bishop B7, that is on the rim, and it's very dim. It's not good for him, to be honest. Right. Next one goes this way, bishop D4. Just trade the bishops off and have dark squares to play against. That's good. Alright, this one is for me. Goes this way. Right. F4, trying to take that guy twice. Again, he's persistent. F5 is the move I can do. F5, pawn takes there, rook takes there. That's actually an option, I think. And F4, just let the chips fall where they may, right? There's no way to defend that. Well, they can do the queen defense, so that want to trade 2 knights for a rook. That'd be not good for him. So queen E3 is probably an up response. So, but then again, if it goes this way, alignment of the queen and the king, this is annoying. So B5 is annoying. This is very annoying. So queen E4, maybe queen E4 is better. Yeah, I'll do better. That one. No, well, knight C3. Knight C3. All right. Okay. F5 or queen E4. So. Okay. Anyways, this F4 pawn is always the target, so let's get rid of the target for him, to be honest. No worries. Okay. This one is for me. Goes this way. I beat it too. Okay, it goes this way. E4 is winning a piece by a fork. I like that one. Okay. Pawn takes D4. I don't want to do this one because of knight C2 is a fork, so that's why we do this one. Pawn takes D4. Okay. Alright, goes this way. Rook C1. Again, extraing the queen and the pawn. That's good. Alright, goes this way. He was king B1. He takes time for that? Does he have time for that? Okay, apparently he does. He does. Okay. This is disturbing. C6, defend the pawn. I don't know. I can get some open lines. I don't see the open lines though. Just like that. I see the open lines. Take there. Queen D5 check. Then knight B3 is simply good enough. Simply good enough for him. Simply good enough. It's not worth a piece. With a piece. All right. C6. I was thinking about C6, Rook A4, then sack the bishop and Rook B4. It's like a long-term thing. I'll do that. C6, Rook A4, bishop takes B4, and just open the king that way. Just a plan. Idea. Better to have no plan. Better than have a bad plan than no plan. This is the saying I should have been quoting correctly. Okay, he can't castle kingside. Let's make sure so that he can't castle kingside without risk. So I'll take on F3, C6, B5. Fun things coming. All right, this one. Okay, this one is yours. Oh no, it's mine. Sorry, it's mine game. My game. All right, so this one, up piece, and things like Queen B6 looks like it's attractive to me. Why not? Yeah, this is actually seller. Trying to take up 2. Make threats. Okay, goes this way. Number 2's a 5. Okay, it goes this way. Okay, it goes this way. This is where things get interesting. 3's a 7. Trying to take this guy. Extra. This is no problems here. I just make pressure. Goes this way. Alright. D1. Or maybe not. I could do something else. Like, maybe reactive moves like knight E5. E5. This is knight C3 is annoying. So let's do rook C1 to make sure this knight C3 move is not available. Okay. Alright. This one is your game.
Pawn to B5.
Okay. This one's me. Okay. He wants to do that. He wants to do that one. However, I can do this one, try to trade the bishops off and play this game. But then this is annoying. Maybe knight E1 is a better one. Let's do knight E1. Better trade. This is your game.
Queen to D4.
Queen D4?
Yes, Queen D4.
Okay. Alright, this is mine. He goes knight F4, trying to trap my knight, or rook rather. However, I can do something like this, Queen E4, trying to trade knights off the rook rather. This is good, I think. Better version than I had before. I have the files for the attack the king on the king side for against him. His king is up in alliance against him. So this one, alright, goes this way. I'll take the knight. Okay, it goes this way. F3, okay. It's trying to prop me to do this. But the queen is blocked the vision of I do knight 5. Is absolutely fine. Knight 5. Knight 6. Yeah, it's actually a better version. Looks like. Alright, it goes this way. Okay. C6, D5. But this knight is doing guard duties, good guard duties, and yeah. This one, Queen C7, looks like it's good enough. Right? Let's get this. Let's be aggressive, maybe. How to be aggressive is the question. Bishop D5, F4. I'll do this one simply. Simple chess. Simply better. Okay, this one goes this way. I'm trying to play this way. Alrighty, so now, I'm above B, so let's say try to simplify the game in the best way possible. And to do that, let's do knight F6, knight E4, things like that. Looks like it's prompt and like appropriate. Also, this taunt takes theirs. I'm not afraid of that. Not afraid of that at all. Knight e4 is a good square for my knight. Not being passive. Alrighty, this one is going to be here. It's mine. Alright, now, knight e5 is a move. I'll do that one. Knight c6 coming up next. He's not ever careful. Okay, this is you.
On to A4.
Mm-hmm. Pawn e4. Okay, this is knight g2. Okay, this one goes this way. F5 pushes. Okay. I don't need to take the pawn. I can do rook ae1. Yeah, it looks like it's appropriate that way. Alright, this is your game.
Oh, wow. Okay. Queen. Wait.
Okay, no worries. Take your time. We have won 4 games and 11 games to go. That we could more, but we only have 4
Queen
wins.
H4 check.
Okay, queen h4 check. Alright, let's do it. Okay, Mozart goes this way. Trying to prompt this way, but I'll do f3 to guard the squares from the king. This is probably the appropriate response. Alright, this one. Alright, it goes this way. Alright. Interesting. But that here. He's there, so that's what I want to do in the first place. This is actually what I want to do. Okay. He goes this way, goes u2, trying to threaten mate. g6 is trying to do knight sack. Oh. They just thought the game away. This is not good. There's gotta be something here. Maybe there's nothing being done here. So maybe a bad genius is actually a genius. Maybe a not less genius myself. Okay, let's see where we go. How do we get out of this pickle? Probably have to sack a piece, but it's not second piece. The pawn's pinned, so maybe knight there back is fine. Completely fine because the pawn is pinned to the queen. So it's really tiny detail I have in my favor. So is your turn, your game.
Bishop takes bishop on F8.
Okay, all right. Okay, this one's mine. This is what I want to see. I want to see this action. And so I go this way, take the bishop, take the knight. This is a pressure on a2. This is what I want to see. It's good for me. Okay. All right, this is one that goes this way. Your turn.
Okay. C takes B5.
Stays b5. Okay. 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 Okay, goes this way. All right, it goes this way. All right. I'm taking c5. It looks good. It's your turn again.
Knight A3.
Knight a3. Okay, sounds good. Okay, it goes this way. Take on g2. Oh, it takes the bishop g2. Okay. King takes is appropriate, right? This is appropriate. Looks like it's good to me. No threats. None whatsoever. It's only like okay. Then again, there's like b5. Like goes back. Then I can go back to h1. It's like hoping that he does this concession, but it's fine. This is actually fine. All right. Now it's back to me. There's knight there. I'm a piece up. Why are you trying to trade? That's good for me. Well, maybe just develop queen 7 castles. Rook e8 then. This is actually a good trade. If he wants to trade, by all means, I can do that one if I want to. But I don't need to have him go e4. Let's do this one. Alright. Mozart goes this way. Alright. Alright, trying to pin the pawn. Let's get the king out of the way. Pins. Alright. All right, this one,
Knight takes knight on d4.
knight takes d4.
Yes.
Okay. All right, this one. Well, in a sense, I can try this one, this one, this one. But then I have 6 simply. Just for 3 moves, just 1 defense. That's a waste of time. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Take there, knight 3. Put pressure on the e5 pawn. This is good. I'll take it in there, knight 3. Put pressure where I need to do. I need pressure. This is your game?
Mm,
Can we draw? No, so unfortunately not. We're trying to win every game. Sorry.
rook fe1.
Rook if you want. Rook if you want. Alright. Okay, your game.
Um, Knight c4.
Knight c4. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. It's okay, knight there. I'll take on c5. It's a trade of pieces like I want. I want that one. Goes this way. Okay, goes this way. Taking the, let's say the rook. So the knight is defending this square, so I can just go back to f2. No worries at all. We defend that second rank extra one. Not really a problem. So I'll do this one. This looks good to me. Okay. Mozart again. He goes this way. Alright, so maybe just e4, pushing this note knight d5 from him. That's good for me. I like this one. Okay. Alrighty. This is you. That's you, Joseph. Okay.
Queen to e4.
Queen b4.
e4.
e4.
Queen
Okay.
yes.
e4. Okay, this is one. Alright. So this way. Alright, let's go this way. I didn't trade. That's fine. I'll do rook f8. This is regress decision. I should have taken the trade, but it's fine. I can live without the trade. I'm just up a piece. No worries. I'm not worried. I wanna. He's trying to have me being bamboozled. I don't wanna be able to bamboozle myself for no reason. So let's do knight f4. Get my knight better positioned. But then again, the e4 pawn is a little bit sensitive, but it's not nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about at all. This is fine. Okay. This my game. That's 6. Is that anything to do? It's just queen trade. Queen's threat, not trade, but threat. Okay. Rook e1. Okay. The knight is pinned. Okay. This one, a bad Jesus. He goes this way. Okay. The pawn takes the pawn. I want to get this pressure on. This b4 pawn is also weak because that's a hanging piece. Take this b4 pawn next. This is actually good for me. Looks like it. It's my turn. He goes this way. Looks like it's time for rook b8 and put pressure on this b file. Looks really good. I'll do this one. Alright. Okay. This one is yours. So what do you want to do, Joseph?
Okay. Pawn takes d5.
Okay, pawn takes c5. Okay, my turn. Goes this way. Alright. This is a trade of pieces. Why not? We're a piece. I'll welcome that. I'll welcome that trade. Alright, then this is your game. Rook e2, right?
Yes, rook takes yes.
Okay. Alright, this one is mine. He goes this way. Alrighty. With this being said, This bishop's a loose piece. I don't know if we can take advantage of it, but let's not be too complicated and crazy. We can just play chess. Let's play chess. And to do that, let's do. Where do we go? Where do we go? Knight h4 maybe. Yeah, knight h4. Some pressure on this things. It's good to me. Yeah, it's good. Really good to me. Getting rid of defender of e5. Why not do that? Okay, goes b5. Like I was expecting you to do that. So nothing surprising. Nothing surprising. So knight e3. Knight e3 to g4, defending the pawn again. Mm-hmm. But bishop h4 is the thing. This one, bishop h4, is a threat. Well, it's not even a threat. Queen takes there. Not even a threat. What I'm talking about. Not even a threat. All right. This one goes this way. Okay. This is a Euro game.
Bishop takes bishop on d5.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Goes this way. Queen there. Okay. Queen there. I don't have time for these things. Take there. Take MG there. Take the knight. Or takes there. Let's say queen b6 check or queen b6 check. It's like sort of threats I can try to make. So let's see. This one takes on there. Rook takes there. Rook b8. King c1. Right. In that case, queen b6. Try to do this. Queen b1 check. Whatever it looks like is counterplay. Let's do counterplay. Let's do counterplay. Maybe this like rook b8, not taking d2 directly. We just make threats. Threaten threats. Okay. This is what. Alright, it goes this way. Alright, this way. Queen f6, trying to trade queens. Is your game?
Knight to c4.
Mm-hmm. Okay, my turn. Wants to trade queens. Amazing. He's a down to piece who wants to trade queens. Wants to do pass pawn, but I'm not afraid of that at all. I can bid this one easy. It's no worries at all. It goes knight c4. He has time for that? Crazy. He has time for that. I don't believe it. I don't believe it at all. Okay. Rook b8. The rook b8 is trying to do bishop e1. It's a major threat. He can't ignore it. He can't ignore that one. Take the piece. I'll take the queen. Bishop e1 check. Discovery. Alright. Okay. Alright, goes this way. Alright. Goes b4. There's a little bit of a time spent for this one. Do I do anything? This? I'm trying to think about it. Maybe. F3. Queen e7. Knight c6. Well, this is taking e1. That's the problem. So maybe knight d3 then. Queen f3, queen e7, knight d3, attacking the queen. And maybe something I have to give, like queen d7, then knight c5. This is looks like it's too good threats to pass up. I'll just do this one. Major threats are coming in fast. That's the thing. Just put pressure on him all the way. Goes this way. All right. Knight f3. All right. This one is 9. Because knight takes f3, f6 rather. Okay. Okay. Goes this way. c3, f7. There's a lot of major threats. I'm gonna take an f4 though. Yeah, this is fine. Looks like it's really good. Okay. Goes this way. Bishop there. Goes this bishop there. Bishop there. Knight g4 though. G4 is good enough. Yeah. It's good enough. I don't see a problem. Okay. f6 maybe, but who wants that? Okay, it goes this way. Alright, it sees the threat. He saw the threat, so let's make some more threats. Where do we do threats? Where do we get threats? Bishop takes c4. Bishop takes c4. This time sensitive, so I don't make sure that I don't waste time. I can't afford to waste time because I'm losing my king if I don't spend my time wisely. Hey, all right. 8 more games to go. We're halfway in Simul. Okay, where do we make threats here? Taking c4 looks like it's very slow. You'll take on g4, and we can resign here. Because you'll take on there and just start mate. There's no way to defend. Okay, let's think about this one. No time for slow moves. Taking there, taking f3. Taking f3 with a queen probably. Like take there, take the queen. Then queen d5. Saying that we have more pawns than him, like a compensation, perhaps. For the pawns, like let's see the pawn count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 2 pawns for a piece. This king is weak. So maybe this one and queen d5 is good enough. Let's try. Let's try that one. See what happens. Let's try. Okay. Let's get the queen out of the way, so that's a good thing. Get the queen out of the way. We have a good position. No attacks for him to me. Okay. That's your game.
Rook to e6.
Rook e6. All right, rook e6 is right here. Yeah, it's part of the thing. When you get higher level opponents, you gotta play higher level chess. Even if it's complicated and messy, that's part of the job. It's 30 jobs to play against. If you want to beat 1900 player plus, you have to be playing the dirty games sometimes. So instead of saying crazy, it's like usual, usual day at work. You can say nothing unusual here. It's like aggressive, strange, not everything is normal. It's normal. Crazy things is not crazy, and higher level chess is just chess. H3. Okay. It goes this way. All right. I will do. This one is looking nice. And send that b3 just on. This is a good threat. If they go d7, I'll do bishop a6. I have major threats. I'll do that one. Major threats are coming in. Guaranteed. Okay. Goes this way. F6. Or maybe there's no bishop there. There is also a thing. I can do that. I can try that one. Yeah, looks like common sense things. Common sense things here. Okay. Goes to bishop c1. Oh, you take the rook. Oh, okay, you took the rook. Oh yeah, I forgot that one. All right. It's not the word. It's not the underworld. get this open files and play this with this and hope for the best. Queen f3. All right, now queen d5. Trade your queens, please. This one goes this way. All right, blocks this threat. Trading queens. However, I can do h5, trying to keep this under wraps, and g4 pushes. I have g3 squares, dark squares control. Okay, this one. Okay, goes this way. This one, maybe. Well, this is all the defenders, so why not? Why do this? This is a big question. e5. e5 is making the knight look silly. Looks like it's good. Yeah, the queen is defending things. Yeah, e5 is great. King g2 maybe later on. Alright. It goes this way. Oh, it goes this way. Knight c6 though. Knight c6. Knight c6. Rook d1 check. Then I lose a piece. That's not going to be good. Let's not do that. Let's do knight c4. c4. And then, well, maybe knight g4. Knight g4, trying to trade this. Take this guy, taking piece 7. Possibly. Yeah, I can do this threat. But let's see. Let me think about this one. This one, rook b8. What if I do check? Rook queen there, not there. Then there's a good pawn win. That's good for me to buy eyes. Okay. Maybe rook e1 is going to do. It's your turn now. Your stuff.
Rook to f1.
Rook f1. Okay, sounds good. Now my turn. He goes this way. He wants it. He's smart. He doesn't trade queens. He knows he can't afford to trade queens. He's up a piece now. He wants to just consolidate and have a good game. So that being said, let's make some threats. Where's the next threat we can make? Where's the next threat? Okay. I look all of the threats and capture, and I have a headache. Especially action for me. No problem. You have time to think about this thing, so don't break your brain. Just think about things. You have time for that. You have time for thinking about things because you're not playing Simul. You're just playing one game. So just think about when you're one game. Just take your time. Like in this position, I can't speed up. I also lose because it's a game of speed. If I do things too slow, he'll be checkmating me. So I have to be super quick and careful. If not careful, then I'll lose. If not quick, then I'll lose in time. I lose in Simul. That would be good because I'm playing a lot of games. For you, you don't have to worry about speeding up. You don't have to worry about speeding up. But I do. I'm a Simul player. Okay? Alright. Maybe if I have time, this one, rook b1, possibly. This one. Yeah, this, take there. Yeah, I think this, rook b7, rook b8 is probably a plan. Is a plan. So it's not to be the best plan, but it's a plan. So politics there. So better to have a bad plan than no plan. This is your game.
Rook to e5.
Rook e5. Okay. Okay. So I think that your games are all done. So I'll give you another game after this. So this one, king g2. Okay. Okay, this one. Wow, you did this one. I'm taking b2. Take the rook and turn the discover check.
You also got rook b3.
Rook b3. All right. So in that case, I can do rook b2 check. Just take the pawn with check and my turn again. All right. This one. Either way, I'm going to another pawn. C1 taking A2. A1 taking C2. Okay, this one. All right, he wants to trade knights. Why not do that? I'd be happy to do that. Okay. All right. Wants to trade draw. All right. Okay. This is a queen trade. Queen trade forced. Okay. Okay. Queen trade forced. Let's give you this game. Yes, sir.
Okay. Queen takes queen. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
of course.
Yeah. All right. This one. Okay. This is a little consolidation game. I'll do rook e4. Fixing the pawn on e3. Then bishop there.
Um,
Yeah. This is
bishop f4.
bishop f4. Okay. Okay. More sorry. He goes this way. All right. He goes this way. H4. No worries. Dennis. Okay. Mm-hmm. Knight e5 though. Let's just take a pawn. There's the free pawn, right? There's knight f7 back. Knight f7 back though. All right. This one knight f7 back is probably a trick I'm trying to do. Yeah, it is a trick. I'll just take in g5. No worries. I don't need to take the bait. All right. So, what was the most tough game for you in the Simul for R and Y? The one that I'm being attacked. This game right here. This is the toughest game, to be honest, because I have so much pressure on my king. I need to be accurate and not lose the game by force because I'm not thinking enough. All right. I'll take this knight with the pawn. That was a hurdles one. So this is a simple testimony. Bishop f5, rook e1, rook e8, easy game. Okay, this one goes this way. Rook c2, hit the pawns. Okay, goes this way. All right. Okay, goes this way. All right, this is where I want to do this way. Check. Then I have 6. Take the knight f6. Take the trade of the bishops. I have a pawn up. And the queen and rook in game. This is your game.
Rook takes knight on d5.
Where's this knight in d5? Okay, interesting.
Yep.
Okay. All right, this one. All right, rook e8. Rook e8. Okay. Okay, this one is Mozart. Goes this way. I want to do this one. Knight 5. Okay, it's not a major threat, I think, in my mind. Let's see if I have time for this. This one, this one, this one. Then maybe knight f6 or d6. Probably d6 is the one that I like to do. So let's do this one. Knight h3 to f4 to e4 to g5 or f6 or let's say d6. This is a long-term plan. I'll do that. Okay. Goes this way. Knight 6 f6. Goes this way. All right, your turn.
Pawn to h4.
Pawn h4. Okay. Okay, sounds good. Okay, this one. Alright, so this one says, I love your energy. Let's play this game together and stream today. Let's connect and talk in Discord. No, it looks like you're a spammer. I'm sorry. I mean, you play some tough players at the same time and learn a lot about watching this and listen to your thinking process. Oh, thank you. That's the thing. It's like if you don't have questions, you can look at my thinking process is like, why this one? Why did you do this one? If you question my thought process, and I'll answer that. So I'm just trying to explain everything I do, and hopefully that is clear to you, and you can actually learn from that. And it looks like it's working. So my process is not so obscure. It's actually working. It's a clear plan and clear thinking. I'll just do rook there and try to do threats of the, let's say, discovery kind. Yeah, this is fine. All right, goes this way. It's your turn.
Um, Knight takes pawn on b6.
Yeah. Okay. All right, goes this way. This is I thought. Yeah, I thought this was coming, but I could take d7 and
Could
rook
have knight
6.
c3, maybe.
Nice c3. Oh yeah, it's a Arabian mate, things like that. Yes,
Not it's good enough.
good enough for sure. Yes, good pause for myself. All right, good pause for myself. All right, this one goes this way. All right, can you h2 defend the Egypt of the pawn? Goes this way. All right, taking f6. Goes this way. All right, this is actually no problem at all. I'll just do h4 and passant if I go this way. h4. I want to make sure no g4 pushes and get the bishop out of the way. I want to do this. Okay, your turn.
Pawn to a5.
a5. Okay. All right, passant. That's what I want to do all along. All right.
You could take on
This is
c7, maybe.
for c7. Okay, this is true. The mate threats are good. That's a good thought. Just try some more. I'll take g2, but it's like no, just take the mate. Take the mate process. That's good. All right, knight f2 to e4 to f6 or d6. That's the plan. Go this way. All right, he's trying to do slow process, but it's like I have some time. With that being said, do I have anything like this? Bishop b6, maybe, and just have the d file open up, and this is looking like it's something. Looking like something. h6, g6 is nothing to be worried about. Bishop f4 is a major threat, so rook d2 is rook d1 is right major threat. So a lot of threats to have him be worried about. This is like your game.
Bishop takes bishop in g7.
Yeah. Okay. All right. It goes this way. All right. King g7. Okay. It goes this way. All right. It goes this way. It's like take the rook.
Yep, let's take the
Take the rook and take d7. It's pawn extra. It's good. Good enough, as you say. Alrighty. It goes this way. Knight e4.
There's knight e3.
What?
There is knight e3.
Knight e3. Yeah, that's a threat. Yeah. But is there any way to defend that one? Probably.
No, but
What about d3 maybe? Or d3? Train the rooks, and then it's fine.
can also try the rooks and play knight e4.
That's right. It's faster that way. It's faster that way. That's right. Okay. It goes this way. Try to pin the knights. Just
Yeah, king f3. Yes.
Yes, go with the king the way, but yeah. Now your turn.
Rook to d1.
For d1. Okay, sounds good. Okay, goes this way. Oh, all right. Okay. This being said, so maybe rook d1, making a statement of the d file. If again d file and e file too, so it's in for both files. Why not do that? Okay. All right, goes this way. King f6. No threats from him. Just get my king better placed. Okay.
Pawn to h5.
All right, now my turn. It goes this way. All right, wow. All right, let me think about this. It's like a critical position. Let's check here. check here. King go somewhere. If he knight blocks, then I could have a queen to go somewhere. So knight blocks. All right, let's say this one king c2. The main thing is king c2. If they go king c2, there's probably king c2. I can probably go get away with queen b5, maybe. Anyways, this is a threat. Force check. Why not do that? There's no threat, no problems for myself. So this one, bishop d7. All right, now it goes this way. All right, 94, like we talked about. All right. Okay, we're there. Your turn.
Um,
In the game when you're attacked is the typical game. I would have lost the first 50 moves because this guy is so aggressive. Even if you're inaccurate, yeah, basically that game you have to take your time. And the thing is, it's like a balancing act. You can't be slow. If you're slow, you're going to be dead. And basically, the thing to get better at is to know how to play against opposite side casting games. There's opposite side casting games. So whoever has initiative wins the game usually. So you have to be fast and only block if you have time to block. If you don't have time to block, you got to defend yourself. If you have time to go for attacks and you don't have to worry about blocking, you got to do attacking moves. You can't do some of the neutral moves. You got to attack or defend. Only two things. You can't do neutral moves like nothing moves. That you're just losing. That's how the opposite side casting. You had to be active or defensive. Only two options. You got to do it every move. That's the thing. It's scary, but it's like also exciting. Somebody's gonna lose, and also somebody's gonna win. Hopefully, it'll be me. So it's a fun game, right?
King F1.
You have fun. Yeah. Look at the games of this Sicilian dragon games. Sicilian dragon games when people play the Yugoslav attack. Bobby Fischer plays the Sack May games against White using Yugoslav attack. Look at those games. Bobby Fischer, Yugoslav attack, Sicilian defense. There's a lot of like Galson games where he attacks and wins by sacking and have time for initiative. This is the prime example of how to learn attacking chess of opposite side casting games. Just like you gotta make sure that you spend your time to, let's say, play accurate and not aggressive. You don't play sleepy chess. You got to attack and defend if you need to. Only if you need to. All right, it goes this way. All right, I can take this one and do king g2 in this easy broken game. Yeah. All right, now it's your turn. So I'll just put in this one, Bobby Fischer is White Sicilian defense Yugoslav attack versus dragon variation. Alright, this is for homework for you. If you want to learn how to play these games, you look at those games. This is a homework for you. Look at those games. And this will be giving you an idea how to play this as the winning side, because Bobby Fischer is the winning side in the Yugoslav attack, and Saxon attacks aggressively, and opposite side castlings.
Knight A4.
Knight A4? Alright, let's do Knight A4. Alright, goes this way. Alright. Turn again.
Pawn to H6.
Okay. Alright, bad genius. Okay, goes this way. Whoa, it goes this way. Okay, queen has to move. So where to go with the queen? Queens go somewhere. Maybe queen b5. Maybe not queen b5. So I don't want to trade the queen for 2 rooks. But you know what? If I trade the queens for 2 rooks, I could rook c1. But still dicey. But there's no attack my king against my king. But where is the aggressive? This check here? This is check here, in a sense. The check is probably helpful, but I'm down a piece again. I can't trade too much or else I lose. Don't trade too much or else I lose. So let's think about this one. All right. All right. Queen there. Oh, there's also queen a4 check if I don't want to trade queens. So this is fine. I can just queen a4 check him if it rook b1. So it's the escape route to get away from the queen versus two rooks trade. Okay, it goes this way. Oh, free rook. I'll take that one. This one. Okay, it goes this way. I'll take this one. This is absolutely fine. Because F file is not maybe the most. I can just get the attention, maybe get the attention and just play this way. You know what? Take this way and queen a5, taking the a pawn and the rook and the c pawn, but then the rook d2. Rook d2 is annoying. Well, no, you can't do rook d2. So there, queen a5, then threats are coming in. He has to lose something. All right? No problem. I'm just trying to help you as a chess coach. I can't help myself. That's my job to learn how to teach people chess, and this basically free of charge lesson. Look at those games. This lesson and a half. Learn for the best. All right, this is your game.
Pawn to a6.
Yeah. Okay. It goes this way. Okay. Queen a4 check. Queen a4 check. Why not? It's a check. This is a forcing move. It's a respond to me. Don't want to think about the king side is attacking. Right. I'm glad you learned a lot. That's part of the Simul of learning. If you're not asking questions, look at the games. The Simul learn from my thought process.
Knight f6 check.
Yeah. Okay. Goes this way. All right. Goes this way. Queen a5, attacking the pawns and the rook. They can't go rook d2 because queen takes backwards on d2. And it's a typical thing that they forget that I can take the rook backwards with the queen. Backwards queen moves are a thing. Goes this way. I'm not going to draw you. Not at all. Not at all. We'll do, let's say, king there. King there. All right. That's good to me. All right.
Bishop takes pawn on h6.
Okay. Goes this way. All right, now we're in business, I think. Because rook b3 sacks, maybe then bishop c3, maybe it's not good enough. I'm looking at this axe. It looks like it's almost matey, like checkmatey. I'm trying to figure out, is there a way to win? This king is so exposed. So exposed. Maybe rook b4, trying to trade things, like attack things like that. But then rook b7, king f6 is fine. It's slow for him. But then, yeah, maybe rook b4. Rook b4. But then again, let me think. Rook b4, take on d7, the rook, king f8, and trying to take him there. Maybe a rook there. Then, if they do rook there, I have to get a6. You know, I can take an a6 still. If anything else, I can take a6. Why not do that? Is there a threat? I'll see why not. Is there a threat? I don't see it. Maybe you call me dumb, but I don't see it. There's no threat. All right. Okay. Now, it's your game.
Mm, next c3.
Hmm. Yeah. Okay. Mozart again. He goes this way. All right. Hmm. Okay. All right. Makes me want to do this one. Hop the knight and d6. Well, then the knight is f5 is trying to guard this one, but let's contend the file. This is a good plan, I think. So it's your game.
Bishop to
Yes, that's the point where to have an interesting game.
bishop to e3.
Bishop b3. Okay. Okay. Goes this way. Queen h3. Oh, wants to do this. Take this thing for free because this pawn is pinned. That's the thing he wants to do. All right. Now, with this being said, looks like I can do this because I want to do check, take their check. So the thing is, if I go do this one, rook sack, the queen has to go somewhere light squares, c2 or e2. If they go e2, queen takes c4 check. The king goes to f2. Then from that point on, bishop e3 check. Then I take the rook. But then again, we're second rook. So that is a little bit of a big commitment. It's like he's almost crushed. Let me think about this one. Rook b3. Take their king there like e2, queen c4 check, king f2. Um, bishop b3, king g2. It's like trying to figure out like you know what? Trying to figure out. Oh, you know what? You know what? Oh, you know what? I can do something like this. Rook b3. There, take there. King e2. Queen c4. King f2. Queen c2. Check. And if they go, let's say king g3, bishop f4, wins the queen. Because the king can't take there, so the queen will be lost and check. This is actually brilliant. This one there, check, take there. Then king somewhere light squares, e2, queen c4. Let's say go e1. If they go e1, let's say party pooper e1, rook e3 check, right? Rook e3 check. King has to go f2, or discovery happens. Then queen d2, fc2 again. Bishop e2, then bishop e2, then just yeah, this is winning. This is so
There's bishop c3.
bishop 3.
If rook b3 takes b3, that's bishop c3.
Oh, that's the truth. It hurts. uh,
Yeah.
yeah, there's no sacks anymore. I can't take a c3 with a rook. It'd be too much to give him. All right, but then again, I maybe have to just something like slow, like king h8, then do things later on. It's like so disappointing. I think there's some tactics here, but I don't see it. I just still king it there. Play this way. Oh darn it. Well, at least I had some dreams. Pure map is exactly. But at least you also brought me in as like, no, you're crazy. Bishop c3 simply. I thought there's a winning plan, but Bishop c3 stops it all. That's not good.
Yeah, but that's a good idea, of course.
Yeah. Yeah, rook d2. The queen's defending the rook, so that's not actually a threat. Alright, so bishop c3 attacking the rook.
Bishop c1 is also pinning the queen.
Oh yeah. Well then, yeah, that's true. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right, goes this way. Your turn. Oh, this is my turn actually. This is my game. So I will do. Let's get the king active. King f3. King e3 then. All right. This is your game.
Um, Mm, knight b1.
Knight b1. Okay. Okay. This one game is for me. I'll take on d1. Okay. This one is for you.
Mm, rook f3.
Rook of 3. All right. Sounds good. Okay. Oops. I meant to trade the rook for the bishop first. Okay. No worries. No worries. Did you mouse slip or did you had wrong idea? This is your game.
Knight a3.
A3. Okay. Sounds good. All right. Now it is my game. Trying to break the pawns. However, this is b4 push. The c4, rook c4. That's good for me. All right, let's do some pressure. Rook a h8. All right, goes this way. All right, now king e3. New pressure on the rook. So maybe rook e4 is the thing. I could do that next time. Rook e4 is definitely a thing. So it goes this way. Your turn.
Um,
Play the wrong move first. Oh, okay. It's like a. I see. Meant to play rook g2. Okay. Well, those things happen. Move order things are common mishaps sometimes.
that's working. Okay, bishop takes rook on d4.
Mm-hmm. Okay, goes this way. Oh, was a queen's fork? Oh no, I resign here. Oh, this is simply a knight fork.
Bishop c3.
Yeah, bishop c3. All right. Well, that forks. The first loss is the queen fork and knight fork, so that's not good. It goes this way. Okay. Now, with this being said, let's do maybe this one, king e4, and then have this like a rook doubling up this h file, and this having a good game like that. So let's do this one, king e4 next. Yeah, things like that can be possible. Okay, okay, this one,
King e2.
king e2. All right. Okay, your turn again.
Knight d7. Oh, knight. Oh, you cannot do that.
Hello,
Knight,
Dad. Oh boy. Hello. How are you doing today?
knight
That's
d5.
you. Hmm? Which one?
Knight d5.
A d5. Okay, sounds good. Now it goes this way. I'll do okay, because the rook moved away from that defense, I'll do e4 like I want to do. So I'll fine. So I'll take the c pawn to c5. I'll take the d pawn. Still all contained. No worries. No worries at all. All right, this one we have 6 games to go. All right, goes this way. About Jesus. All right, now he wants to trade queens. I can't afford to trade queens. So I do something else. Where do we go instead? Okay. Queen a6 to pin the knight is an option. Queen b5 to maybe f5 check. Yeah, maybe queen b5 to f5 check is annoying for him. Possibly. Yeah. Yeah, queen b5 to f5 is an option. You know what? If they do this one, knight g6, well, they can't do this. It's pinned, so why not? The knight is pinned, so I can do that. I can afford that. So this bishop takes the rook is good enough. There's no threats. But this, you know, this queen d8 check though. Queen d8 check. This is actually winning, right?
Yeah, but the rook takes.
Oh, okay. Take this first, and then this is okay. Your turn.
King d3.
Queen d3. All right, that sounds good. All right, this one I'll do rook a4. Okay, this is
Yeah, it's too much.
mhm,
Okay, bishop takes d4. This is the only way.
okay. Your turn again.
Mm, okay, knight b1. I don't have any choice.
That'd be one only move. Okay. All right, it goes this way. Your turn again.
Knight b4.
hmm Okay, this one goes back there. All right, I'll do rook there, then rook there. This is fine to me. Okay. Okay. Okay, this way. Goes this way. Uh-huh. Okay. With this being said, mhm, if only this rook can go to there. That's a big if. If the queen a6 is trying to threaten to do that one, I'll be winning the queen, but the rook b1 is simply a treatment. But you know what? Taking b1 twice and takes on c4 is taking the piece back. It's like they'll be having a good game. Is a weaker king, he has less pawns, but if this one king f1, is there anything? Maybe not.
Also, something.
There's something here.
Yeah, like queen a6 is good. Good enough.
Good. Okay, hopefully good enough. It's invasion threats. He hasn't directed to me again. All right. So then, how are you doing, Plastic Eagle? Hopefully you're doing well today in this Thursday. It goes this way. Your turn.
Uh, King g4.
Mm-hmm. All right. Your turn again.
Uh, Knight takes pawn on c3.
Mm-hmm. All right. Now goes this way. King f1. Okay. All right. King f1. This may be. Well, then this is two. What I'm talking about. It's like trying to make some threats. This one bishop e2. There's nothing to be said. Maybe 95, but it's a discovery. It's not going to be good. Oh, you know what? This worked there, worked there, worked there. There's no row over the guard. Queen c3. There's absolutely no. There's no actually no row over the guard. No room over the guard. That's unfortunate. Looks like there's something here. Where is it though? Queen's overworked and this bishop's not a piece. I'm trying to play in this fact. Ugh. Oh, you know what? No, it's not even anything. All right. Right there, bishop there, right there, bishop there, knight d5, things like that, or maybe take there and then knight there. Make some threats. Make some threats. That's the only thing I can think of is like possible threats. Let's do possible threats, and this is your game.
Yeah, too much. I think resign.
Which one? This is resign here.
Yeah, resign here.
Okay, that's right.
Too much pawn.
When you analyze the games you find interesting, if you want me to, I like to look at the game I lost and the game I'm currently doing with this crazy attack against my opponent. I think there's a lot of attacks I missed, so there's two games I'm looking at. This one, at my own time, maybe. I don't know if this is the Simul, but I'll do that at my own time. So you know what? I don't want to have them do file. Just like this one, then after this d6, bishop b6, and rook d8, and take the pawn. So this one, it goes this way. So do you want me to analyze this thing on stream, the games on stream? Let me know if you want me to do that, and I'll do that before I leave and end the stream. Let me know if you want me to. You can watch my analysis.
Yeah, it's also reasonable.
Okay, that's a tough game.
Tough
Okay,
game.
yeah, that's why I give it to you and stuff. This is okay. This is that's how many games I have left. 3 games. This is one. This is the one I want to lay in lies after this game. Yeah, and share that thoughts on your moves. Yeah, this is the thing. I'll do that. I'll do that after that one. Remind me at the end of the Simul to do that. This is one game I want to look at. 95. Make threats. If the knight goes somewhere, I'll just check and take the queen. Just major threats I'm trying to do. Take the rook. Rook takes knight, and knight e3 is a bigger threat. So he has to move the king or just do something with the active knight. At the very least. Okay. Okay, it goes this way. Alright, I'll do bishop b6 back. Defending and c pawn. If they go d7, rook d8 is just good enough. Back the pawn. Okay. Okay, this one. Okay. Alright. So plays this game. He's looking this game. Alright, he was looking at the game. Okay, he's rook g3. Alright, he's defending the rook. Defending the rook. Alright, so something says that there's some tactic here. Some tactic here. Where is the tactic though? Looks like a puzzle rush game. Position. Again, I'm down material. I can't do too crazy of things. Be within reason with that attacks. You get the queen out of the way. Where to go though? Where to go? The rook is loose. How do I do attacking the loose piece? Like the queen can't go this way because not knight. And maybe then still knight e5 is blocked one move. Right. Okay. This guy's playing really well. At least his aggressiveness is admirable. Okay. Okay. Simply maybe queen's routing, right? Routing the queen somewhere. Where is the queen routes to? Like queen c8, c7. Maybe simply like that. It's like I gotta get this queen out of there now because I can't afford anything else. Yeah, defend the c pawn and but then knight a5. C7 knight a5. When c8 knight a5 is then maybe.
Also,
Oh,
they can transfer the
c7.
queen to e7.
What say?
Queen transfer to e7 maybe later. Like queen a7, queen e7.
Yeah, that's possible. Yeah, just get the queen in
Yeah, need the
this
queen to attack.
hemisphere. Yeah, that's true. That's right. Let's do that one. This looks like a productive thing. Okay, this one. Alright, now I'll do rook d8. Brushing pressure on this pawn. So I have to go back there, maybe. Then I look to the c pawn. The rook is doing too much. They're gonna lose a pawn. At least one. This one, or this one. These three, one of the 3 pawns are gonna lose themselves. They can't defend everything. That's the thing. Okay, he resigned. He resigned the game. Alright, this one. This is the game to look at. Alright, now, queen e7. Looks like it's a proper thing. No major threats, I think.
Yep, looks great.
Okay. So we have 2 games. This is one, another one is out of war. Okay. Let's see what he's gonna do. Okay, queen c2. Try and do something. What's he doing?
No. Is it you have something again?
Oh, you know what? Let me think. Queen f6 check maybe. Or maybe
No.
not that one. So set the rook sack there.
Maybe you have need knight.
Knight. Oh, this one.
Yeah, looks attacking.
That's very attacking. Very aggressive. So I have to be made them dance around. It's dancing, good dancing. So it goes. This is not the game resigned. But now he loses a D pawn. I'll take this one. Okay. The other game he goes this one. I'll try to mate him. Trying to mate me. Okay. Taking there is a possibility.
Also something again because you have queen h7 mate. Like pawn
No, if
g5.
there's no knight. If to take the bishop. So, but maybe f5.
Yep,
Can move somewhere.
that
It's
looks
probably good
great.
enough. It's great. This looks great. You said.
Yes, yes, yes.
All right. Make him think. Make him think.
It's so complicated position.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to figure out how to do this. I'm not losing, but it's so much pressure and compensation for the piece down. Okay,
Now maybe you have the
maybe
queen h4 is there.
looks like it's a very good attack. At least it's pressurizing it. All right. Okay, this one. All right, you work d3. Take the pawns. Okay, goes this way. Knight e5. Okay, knight e5. All right.
King at 7 first, maybe.
Hmm.
Because you want to play knight g6 late, not now,
Yeah,
but maybe.
that's yeah. This defend this against this one. It doesn't matter depends because the f5 pawn is defended, right?
Yep, yes.
Okay. Okay. Sounds good. All right, this one. Defense h1. Okay. d4 is hanging, but does it really free pawn knight c6 happens though? But then uh maybe not. It's a poison pawn. It's a poison pawn. With that being said, we do what? Taking d3
Yeah,
here.
take the bishop, I think now.
Take the bishop here. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Goes this way. Taking a3. Taking c4 is also an option. I'll take the c4. More centralized pawn. Okay. Okay, goes this way. Alright. With this now being available. Queen h1, king there.
Maybe I have to take this one. Maybe this is too crazy.
You think you should take this one?
Yeah, this looks very crazy.
Alright.
I even think rook b1 is there.
An option. So
Rook
I'll give
b1.
this game to you. This game's for you, and my other game's mine.
It's
So this
crazy
is
because rook b1 I think is there.
rook b1, you said?
Yes, yes.
Alright, let's do it. Okay, this one. Okay, I'll b5. b5 is good enough. Okay. Okay, your turn. Take a b1.
Takes, yes, yes,
Okay.
takes the and takes the rook.
It goes this way. No worries. Taking e3. Taking e3. Let's do a6. Maybe a6 is better. Simply.
Queen takes rook on g3.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. Taking b5. Okay. This one. Let's do some. Let me think about sanity moves. So I can do. Let's get the bishop away back, and then push the pawns like this. Okay.
Queen to h3 check.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, goes this way. B5. B4.
Queen to g2 check.
Okay, B2, B3.
Queen takes pawn on A2.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Alrighty. C4.
Queen B3 check.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Goes this way. Alright. C3 looks good. C3 looks good. Very good.
Um, wow, it's not winning. Wait a bit. Queen. Queen B1 check.
Okay, B1, this one.
Yes.
Okay. Alright. No draws for him. Let's do C2. C2 looks nice.
Pawn to A2.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, it's not even threat.
Yep, not even that. Queen E4 check.
Queen 4 check. Alright. Alrighty. That's one. Okay. I can do Rook D1. That's good enough. I can do Rook E3. It's even more good enough. No.
Crazy.
Alright. Now your turn.
Queen takes pawn on D5.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Lasting longer than I expected. Honestly. Well, this is fun games. Hopefully you had a good game.
Pawn to F4.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
Um,
And if any of you guys watching the stream have value from this crazy Simul, make sure you like and comment on the video. That'd be really helpful. This is last game, by the way. The other guy resigned. So we got yeah,
Bishop G5.
there's G5. Okay. This is the crazy last game. Okay, check.
King G8.
Mm-hmm. This is honestly the most exciting game I ever seen. Yeah, yeah. It's this is the common thing for upside side casting. If you want excitement, watch those games. Bobby Fischer. Again, like I said, the homework. Do the homework, and you'll have a lot of fun watching the games of Bobby Fischer.
Bishop E7 check.
Yeah, it's like a bundle of fun. It's like a movie, cinema, action flick. Something something to lose and have fun. This is your game. You're
Queen
trying.
A Queen A8 check.
Yeah, this one. Okay. Okay. King goes to B file.
Um, it's
I'm glad that
not
you're
really.
entertained, Mister.
Wow, it's not even winning. Wow, check check. It's King B1. Check. Not know. Queen A3 maybe check last. Check. Try.
Yeah. Let's try.
Trying.
This one.
Queen A4 check.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty.
Queen b4 check.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Um, Queen b5 check.
Okay. There's king of 3 probably he'll do. We'll see. Oh, knight e3. Okay.
Finally. Then wow. Okay.
Again, this is a possible
Yeah,
problem.
big threat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. Bishop f8.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Gotta give it the pawn, unfortunately. Yep.
King h7.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
King g8.
Yeah.
Yeah, go back.
Yeah.
Yeah, king g8.
Oh well. We can draw.
Yes. Yeah. No
All right.
way.
That was that anticlimactic. All the fireworks in this. I'll draw.
Nice, I'll draw. Wow.
Yeah. Let's see how. Yeah, it's zeros. The position is drawn. Let's see the
Crazy.
game and let's say. Let's see how the game went. So this first defense is a very quirky line. So I should probably look at this line. This one, would be 7. This is like it's equal for black. Not good for white as far as advantage goes, but it's like an easy game. And black was okay, comfortable. This is actually where black was driving a little bit. This is a good attack, but then b5 was too slow. I should play a3. The b5 is like, you know, again, I mean, chances taking g4 was good. Take the pawn, h5, accurate. Now f6, taking f3. Okay, now f6 is fine. This one, bishop d5. Okay, this is good. c6 is good. And then, okay, knight 6 is good, apparently. Yeah. And d2. Knight e8 was apparently a move. I forget that about this one is blunder. But still, I have this b4 move. c4 was a blunder by him. Takes in b4. Work there. So he had a blunder again. This blunder back and forth. Queen d5. Okay. So we're now better. He's blundering again. It's like so exciting. Everybody's blundering. So is the game. So bishop b6, bishop f4. I'm so much better. I taken there. Apparently taken. Okay, queen a4 is a blunder. So I should have done takes an h6 simply. This is good, but the queen a4 is a blunder. So it's the most exciting game with the most blunder I think I've played in a long time. Both sides blundered a lot. But they played both well. Queen 7 was apparently bad. F4, F5, there. This one. This was there's got to be something that. Okay, this is like slightly better for black. This is good. This is where you took over, Joseph. There.
Yes.
This one, A2 was okay. But you're slowly losing advantage. Slowly. Yeah, this is like 95 is not acceptable. Like this activity. Queen G6 blunder. Bishop
Yeah.
E7, great.
Queen
Queen
d1
D1.
is not fine.
Yeah, Queen D1, take the bishops. I don't know.
Mm,
But this is,
no.
yeah.
Pretty hard. Pretty easy.
Yes. Yeah, so much things. Like this, anything I can do that we did, there's like a draw. Yeah. Again, even you, in your hands, you blundered. This is a
Yeah,
crazy
so
game.
it's a really hard game.
But it was a fun game. It was a fun game
But
to
it's really
watch.
fun game.
Yeah. And you had to join the action and butter with us. Have fun.
So
So the game is fun if we butter. We're still happy and have fun. So that's a good game. I think this is a keeper. This game is a keeper. I'll just keep this game for my sense like a crazy fun game. Crazy fun game with blunders, but fun still. All right, this is a good game. Let's see the game that I lost. Let's go back to the table team. Okay, this is 2 losses.
Yep.
This is the Mozart game. The Mozart game. This is a tough one. All right, all right. This one here. I play this. I didn't do a vicious game. I just tried to do experimenting chess. I didn't normally do this one. It's just saying what I do, so I don't expect advantage. I just trying to think about it works. I felt comfortable, but I played some bad moves. Like, okay, this is better to take on c5 now. Okay, so no risk. Just need to be more careful at the very end. So this is knight e3. Long knight e3 is not is death to me. I think like rook d1 is the killer. Rook d1 is unacceptable. Everything's good except for rook d1. So simply one move. Sometimes one move is enough to take the game out and you lose. So this one is the one that we had Joseph play.
Oh, wow, it's really hard. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a really hard game. So I've double pinqueroed, block e5, the opposite. This one e4, knight g5 is the thing because maybe e4, but oh well. This one there with the pawns. This is where you took over. All right. Apparently knight c4 is the thing. I think this one
Yeah, wow.
targets. Yeah. All right. E5 is a thing, but take the queens off and okay.
Yeah, try.
Yeah, this is better for black now. Oh, there's no. It's okay. It's okay. Very okay.
And
Oh,
this
the
hard.
knight b1 is a blunder.
I want to play b6, but it's just really
Better
hard.
was b6. Yeah, b6 pawn pushes. Pawns are too
No, take
much.
d2 first.
Yeah, take there,
Take,
take there.
take
So
d2.
take d2 and then b7, a7, b8. It's a queen versus 2 rooks, and we have a exposed king as the draw equals.
Those equal.
But this is yeah, too much things.
Oh.
You have to stack everything.
Yeah.
And last game we lost was which one I lost? We drew this game.
That one on the
This
left.
the one, yeah, this last game I lost. Right, this one, okay. Again, not ambitious game. Trying to experiment things, and we got the bishop pair. Taking like a5 was a thing. Rook c1's blunder. You got so much pressure on f4, so this is all right. So apparently queen g2 is better. Rook f2 again, another rook move blunder. Yeah, because this is a piece. So yeah, this is where you took over, and you can't save this. It's
Yeah,
tough,
so
tough game.
he plays perfectly in the end.
Yeah. So, but anyways, we had to follow Simul, and hopefully, well, you guys liked it. So, very very complicated game against the 1640 is courageous to play. Yes, yeah, we had to both play against them. We both blundered. He blundered a lot, but it was fun even still. Okay, this one is like okay. Even both players blunder a lot. I enjoy the way both of you play fearlessly with a lot of risks. Exactly, and even GMs would have struggled with this a few times. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, are you doing? Or yeah, we did review the games. We did review the three games we lost and the one game we drew. The other games I can do reviewing. Do you have any games in particular? Your game that you played against me, David? What was your username in the Simul? If you want to look at your game, let me know if you want to look at your game. So, yeah, what's your game, Davis? What's your username in the Simul? You can look at that one at the stream. Where is your username? So you can let me know. Okay, it seems to be taking a minute to send. You can just let me know in the League Chess chat. You can let me know, message me in League Chess SL0OM if you want me to send it to me in lead chess if it's faster than my stream on YouTube. All right. Hope you. Hope the streams will continue. I appreciate it a lot. Yeah, I'll see you. I'll see you on Sunday. Sunday at 1 p.m. is my next Simul. But thank you and have a good day, and thank you for watching. And I'll see you next time. So Davis, you can let me know your username, and we'll watch. Look, okay, this is Datus 14. Okay, this Datus 14. Okay, I saw it. That's 14. All right, Datus 14. Let's see where he goes. He was a earlier person that was talking to me in the stream. Okay, Datus. This one. Okay, this is one I played against you. All right. Okay, this is Devin Finketo. I blocked the e5 push. I know that was going to be your plan d6, so I blocked that one. All right, that e8 was. I know it was a Diaz, maybe f5, e5 extra, but I think that allowing e4 makes only white better. That he is not blocking for the position as a blunder. I should have taken e5, but I just I didn't care. I'm still good. I'm still, in fact, good. Knight there, knight 3. But I'm just playing lazy chess. I'm just experimenting, learning. Okay. Rook d2. Rook d2 was a blunder because bishop c1. So everything is good, and then rook d2 happened, and this is a blunder because the bishop c1 is a pin of the rook. So again, you were good until this point. So, but things that we learned: don't do knight e8, don't do rook d2, and then especially if you go look at the game, the major thing is that knight takes e5 was another blunder. Apparently, this one is totally winning for us. So if they take in the bishop, then something like this one happens. We lose a piece. It's a free piece, actually free piece. I shouldn't take the knight. It's a free piece. I didn't see this. I don't know why, but it's a free piece. I thought you hit queen e7 here. Queen e7, knight d3. It defends the bishop. There's nothing for black. It's knight d3, and just simply defends the bishop, and we have an extra piece. Right? Yeah. But it's a thing to know. It's a thought, though. But you understand that I forgot the free piece is a free piece, and I didn't. Fortunately, you had more time to play the game. I didn't want to I'd take the free piece and end the game for you. It's I don't want to have you have a full game. So it's I don't want to squash you too quickly and have not again. Just have a game. I had a game, so we had played more games. We played more moves. Then it's good until Rook d2. Rook d2 was a heartbreaker. So I give you a second chance. But then again, you still have to be vigilant and make sure that you don't do the obvious moves. Then I was aware of Rook d2 is coming in, but then I thought this has to be a problem. If not Rook d2, I just take a pawn c5, take a pawn a7. I get the queen's activity to maximum, and my queen is doing more activity than your queen in comparison. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this game, and hopefully learn from the game. All right. So now I'm gonna end the stream, and hopefully Joseph, are gonna be available for Sunday at 1.
I think almost, but I don't think I make it.
Oh, you won't. You think you will not be able to? All right, that's fine. So
Maybe
maybe
half, like usual. I don't know.
yeah, you can let me know. If not, you can maybe meet me next Thursday, right?
Yeah, next Thursday, of course, I will.
Next Thursday at the time. So yeah, for sure. I said bishop g1, but missed that the queen on a5 or d2. Yeah, it's the thing. Yeah, that was another thing I had in my arsenal. If not the pin, I was trying to get the queen d8 thing to work. With the rook on f1, it was helpful to do that pressure. But it's the extra thing that the bishop c1 was working. So, but there's so many good benefits of queen a5. Taking the pawns, taking the rook, and throwing the dude queen d8 is actually there's so many good things. It should not be survivable. If not, if not winning an exchange is still just winning looking. Alrighty. So, but I'll see you next time. You can let me know if Sunday is good. If not, well, see you Thursday.
Yep. Okay.
All right. Bye.
Bye.